Hey TT Squad, TT Squad, guess what, guess what? I'm about to make a breakfast video. So hey, let's get started. Booyah, booyah. I am making a pizza for breakfast, but guess what? It is a breakfast pizza. I'm using sausage that I made. I'm only using half of it because I don't want the whole thing to be. Not making a big one. I'm not making a big one. And I don't want a lot of sausage on it. I want just enough for me to enjoy it. Now, I'm not making a lot. See. I want a lot on top of it. Oh, just go in the tray. Let it cook down. Let it cook. I'm not even gonna put no seasoning on it. You don't need but like salt and pepper, cause it have really great seasoning. I had this before when I made my biscuits and gravy, and I love the way it tastes. I put a little sea salt on it. That's it. And move this out my way, and a little bit of pepper. And that's it. I ain't put nothing down in the pan. No, I didn't. My video looks so. I'm looking at it. It looks really blurry, and I don't know why. And I wiped everything off. I don't know why. You see it? And I'm not going to cook it all the way because I'm going to wind up putting it in the oven. And when you start this process, make sure you put your oven on 400 to put the pizza in the oven. Have to be on 400, and you have to cook it in a skillet. That's the only way. Everybody I've seen that made it had to cook it in a skillet to make it come out make it come out perfect. And you can use any type of toppings that you want. A lot of people use bacon bits. Some people chose pepperoni. I chose sausage. You know why I chose sausage? Because that's what I had in here, and it was the last minute thing. I probably would have did turkey pepperoni if I had time to get to it. The pizza squad, I'll be right back. Pizza squad, I'm back. So this is the first thing I'm going to do. I have 6 eggs. In my 6 eggs, I'm going to whip my 6 eggs up really well. You're going to whip it up. And I have my cast iron, plus I had it on, I turned it on. I have my cast skillet over here being nice and hot because it got to be hot. Okay. I'm going to add some mozzarella cheese to it. Not too much. They don't have to exactly say how much. Because the crust is actually going to be the cheese. See how it blend together so well. Put a little bit of salt, pepper. You don't need much. It all depends how much salt and pepper you want in. Y'all, of course, y'all know I do sea salt. Not really big on salt. I'm going to go ahead and let that get a little hot. Put a little grease in the bottom. No butter. Grease. You have to have grease in the bottom of your pan. You see how well they blended up. Okay. While this over here getting hot, I want y'all to see. It's getting nice and hot. Have it on. You got to have the grease nice and going through the pan. This is actually the meat. Let me move the meat out the way. Actually see how the grease is. Wait for it to get hot. Also, make sure, whatever you do, make sure you have your oven on 400. Not 450, but 400. Okay. It's in there now. Okay. Yeah. We'll let it sit for like a minute. While that's sitting, I'm going to go ahead and do some of these dishes up over here. Not long, because we don't want it to cook too long. You want it on medium heat. You don't want it on really up high. You want it on medium. You want it on medium heat. Okay. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to go ahead and do this like that. Try to let it cook a little bit so it can sink, for you to get a little bit done around it. You don't want to Cook it. You don't want to scrape it too much. You don't want it to cook too much right now because most of it's going to cook in the oven. You just try and get the bases of it done. You see? The bases. Okay. Then I'm going to take a spoonful of sauce. This is spaghetti sauce. This is mozzarella sauce. Take a little bit, put here. You don't want it, you want to make sure when you do it that it don't go all the way down to the bottom. You want it to be on the top. See? Let it swing through here. You want it to go through, but you don't want it to go through too much. See? See? I'll be right back, TT Squad. All right, TT Squad, I'm back. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to put your mozzarella sauce on it. Because it's to the top now. It's not cooked all the way. Because we got to put it in the oven for like 10 to 12 minutes. And whatever type of meat you want on it, you put your meat. That's why I didn't let the hamburger meat cook long. Because I'm putting hamburger meat sausages on top of it. I'm not going to put a lot of sauce. I'm just put a little bit to make it really done. So it's the rest of it's going to cook in the oven. See? I cut the stove off. Cut the stove off because I don't want it to cook too much because I need it to cook in the oven. You see how it stand on top? And whatever vegetables you want on it. I want a little green peppers. My son who put green peppers and all that with eggs? I said, I do. This is my food. So he said don't put none on his side. Honestly, he shouldn't have a side. So I'm going to do that. Now I got all that done. I'm just going to add a little, no, I'm not going to add no more cheese to it. I'm going to put it everywhere. He don't have to eat it. He take it off when he ready for it. He know I take it off. Guess what, TT Squad? Now this go in the oven for 12 minutes and let it cook. I'll be right back. Hey, TT Squad, I'm back. It's out of the oven. If I did not say in the last clip, after you take it out the oven, put it in the broiler for about a minute. And that'll get a little darker. I already took a piece out. And this is how it looks. Yes. And this is how it looks on my plate. Bring y'all. Yeah. I might have cut it kind of wrong. But hey, there you go. Like, share, subscribe, TT Squad. Yeah. If you don't know, you should know. Check out my sister, who? Sofa T. So like, share, subscribe, TT Squad. Have a great day. Bye. Hey, TT Squad. I am back. And guess what? It's out of the oven. There you go. Kind of messed up. This is what.